Well, if you're so sure, shall we get started? Who even knows what we were doing? Let's go. Oh, yeah. Okay. So we are here. Right, last thing we did was look at this synchronicity lab. Let me know if it's too loud as well. I can turn it down again. Let's see. Shield. Okay, I remember how to play now. Can't find your office. Watch your step. Cool. Bureau of Control. Mirror testing? Alright. Yeah, that slightly startled me. Just ever so slightly. There's something down there. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room, and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring the rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomena of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Ooh. What are we doing? Stuff. Okay. Need a level 6. Aw, man. Note to self. Flambeable. It's so delicious, these explosions. They're so loud. So good. Okay, what else do we got to explore here? Okay, something over here. It is the shelter. Did we go into the shelter? Yes. Oh. Just an elevator. Alright. Looks like we want to go that way. So naturally, we're gonna go over here. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack, if you can understand my words.
Quack?
No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
Did it just open its eyes? It did! Look, its eyes are closed, and then... It sees you when you're sleeping. It'll eat your face now. Okay, so. This implies you can get in there. We just have to figure out how to unlock the door. If I were a rubber ducky, what would be the best way to get my attention? Water. I don't have water. What I do have, it's explosives that also don't work. Slightly too loud? Okay, that's easy to fix. La da 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 da. Wow, that's a bit too much. Let's see, that should be good. Okay. I need something to blow up to really test how the volume is. That sounds better to me.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here. If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
If at first you don't succeed, build again. Shit. It's like the game knows what I want to do. Whoops. Just because my way isn't the easy way doesn't mean it's the wrong way. Okay? Just because there's probably a very easy in-game solution to this doesn't mean I'm doing it wrong. Just means I'm doing it my way. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! I did it! Okay, this doesn't seem to be hurting us. Perfect. 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 Now
Disappearing ducks.
where'd it go? Quack quack, motherfucker. No, not this way. This way either. Haha! I got the stupid duck.
Finally, no more quacking.
Alright. Direct contact with the item is not permitted. Safety gloves are required when handling. Item is a yellow rubber duck bath toy from the 1950s. A single hole at the bottom allows air and water to flow in and out. The item makes a sound analogous to quacking. The item travels considerable distances with surprising speed. How it achieves this motion is unknown. The item forms that with unknown purposes with anyone who makes direct physical contact with it and begins to follow them, quacking often. This has led to a researcher named entering cardiac arrest, though due to the individual's health issues, the matter may not have been connected to the item's effect. So what does it do? It quacks, motherfuckers. Alright, okay, we need to go to the mnemonics. Pneumatics, sorry, not mnemonics. Damn straight I did after it teleported like 30,000 billion trillion quadrillion times. But we eventually got it. Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack. This. Cool. What was the OMG for, by the way? We didn't finish any of these, did we? No. Cool. Back to where we were. Ritual division. Oh. Those are normal at this point, let's be honest. I still want to know what the ducky does, but we'll figure it out later. I'm glad we figured out how to get it, though. Still don't know if that was the easy way to get it, but that's how we did it. Oh god. The Hurrah Lab.
Here. Any idea how to make it work?
The Hurrah Lab.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Alright, we got 2, 3, 4 punch cards. Let's see what else there is around here. 5 punch cards. Okay, and there are 4 terminals. Unless... Shit! I don't remember what that one was. Hold on. So the first one is that one. I think. 3, 1. Makes that one 5? No.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of 2 Hz with perfect harmonization. This report analyzes the results of focusing through a harmonized prism onto methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance, and the prism will be explored and explained. Once we flip 2 and 3. Oh. Haha! Because that says you flip them. Everything else is perfect. Nailed it. I'm a genius. Well, shit.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
We need a new plan.
We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way. But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go. I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help. Fine. I'll get the prisms first. Dylan will have to wait just a little longer. But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
I'll call you
Thanks.
Faden.
Emily Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
She looks like a fucking badass, by the way.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
It's very pretty. And that's where we gotta go.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
I don't need more zoom. Perfect. Alright, that's good for that. Now let's increase personal bonds. Get rid of that. I don't care about the pickup. Shield strength. I don't use shield ever. Wunderbar. Oh yeah, that did. I was right. That's where those guys are. Nice. The teleport's not whatever. We'll teleport there in a minute, actually. Okay, we have to go to maintenance soon, but I want to go to executive first. Because we got some ability points that we're going to spend. Because obviously we want to get our stuff upgraded. As well as we're at level.
Followed you in, right? Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries from the past month.
She wants us to crack Darling's personal log.
Okay. Barrage would be so nice. Everything's so expensive.
Alex, he'll crucify us if he finds out. Who does she think she is, authorizing that kind of data breach?
She must think he's hiding something.
Okay. Ah, 5. We want to get in there at some point, but not yet, I guess. Vanished without a trace. Interesting. Anyway, okay, we need to go down to... Hold on. Central maintenance.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he all right? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Unless you, reviewed by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called The Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I like how we never got to know if the fix was ever actually, fixed. The ending was bold, especially for Ya. The main character succumbs to the fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I gave this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. Oh, we got a hotline. Objects of power are holder 665. To the other blessing. We hold the reins of the law. We are failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secrets, instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. So why'd you send it? You're just like, ignore the message, then why'd you even send it in the first place? If you're just like, we're gonna tell you something, and now just forget about it. Yas. Wait. Is there really no way to get to, like, the stairs nearby? No? Fuck you, game. Hold on. Boo! That's a 5. We only have 4. Oh well. We still don't know what's in there. Or anything. 4. Go in all the rooms. Just so totally feels like there should be something else right there, but I don't. Oh well. Oh, we gotta clear the clog.
What killa päättiin? Paska mikä paska.
Wait, how the this map does not make sense sometimes. Ah, well, we had to go to coolant anyway, so. Oh god. That's a nice touch. We stole the valve off of that, and it actually caused steam to burst out, so that's a nice touch they didn't have to do. Actually, they kind of did. What the fuck is wrong with her leg? My leg! My leg! Anyway. I knew I heard somebody behind us. I knew it.
Hello again, Mr. Clog. You've really let yourself go.
Alright, containment procedure. No unique procedures required. If the item's form is different than any previously reported, then make a note describing the new form. The object's true shape and appearance are unknown if it had been to take the form of the following objects: ring of keys, lunchbox, wrench, microscope, stapler, glasses, mail tube, spoon. The item is able to adopt the physical form of items in its immediate vicinity. The item is capable of limited physical movement, repositioning itself whenever it changes form. This only occurs when it's unobserved physically and digitally. Because of this, the transition between shapes has never been observed. Reciting formula 1.14 or 1.32 causes the item to reveal itself by shuddering. The item was initially discovered within the Bureau itself, whether an agent brought it inside, intentionally or otherwise, or resided here prior to the Bureau's arrival to the Otis house is unknown. Okay. Need another generator.
We should go down there to clear out the rest of it. hope we never meet again.
I agree. Alright. Back to Central Research. You agree with me, right? That we need to help Ahti with everything? Hold on, what'd you say? Oh, yeah, I've noticed a lot of people playing it. I mean, why wouldn't they? Amnesia was like the OG YouTube game, you know? Everybody wanted to emulate Markiplier and PewDiePie, so... And now that it's brand new and out, I mean, everyone's just like, I gotta play it! And I'm just like, meh? Nobody on my, at least... let's see. Genshin Impact, Phasmophobia, Super Mario Bros. 35, Magic the Gathering, Minecraft, Amnesia, League of Legends, Just Chatting, Special Events, Rocket League. Nobody I know. Only one person on my follow list, or recommended list, is playing it. So...
Itching for some real action.
Alright, Central Research. Lucius, come here. Fine. I got this blanket out so you would sit on my lap. And you won't. was a mercy kill. Which is a kill that is merciful. Alright, where's our quickest TP out of here? Not the ashtray maze, it would be... Oh well. It is very cool. It's because, I think it's because it's super different from what you are used to. You know? As this one's super paranormal, super just kind of tries to mix in a lot of different things that aren't normal. That makes it cool. Alright, abilities. Launch small people when their health is low. Love it. Collect reward. We don't have spin. Okay, we have spin now. Upgrade. 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 Yeah. We're gonna swap you out for spin. Nice. Okay, we're gonna spawn here at the power plant and figure out our way down there now.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan. Once I find him. Can you keep him safe? Like you do with me?
Here we go. I like how you have technically one gun, but at the same time you've got like 4 guns. You've got a handgun, you've got a machine gun, you got a sniper, and you've got a shotgun. Already did field training, so we want to go to Black Rock. Ow. We got an achievement. turbine room. Very interesting elements. Absolutely. Huh. Interesting. We'll do that in a secco. Okay, we'll do that now.
lights are on. They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Hello? Okay. This place is so creepy as fuck. Well, we won't be attacked. We don't have our weapons. Interesting. So that time it was a puzzle to get in here. Wait, this gets us into Blackrock Processing, doesn't it? Oh! It created the bridge! Ah! Okay. That's cool. Cool. So once again, in our attempt to do things backwards and not do what we're supposed to do, we ended up doing what we were supposed to do. Huh. Sounds about right. Ah! Okay. I mean, part of me suspected I had to go here because we were giving a level 4 card, and we can access this area right now without a level 4 card, which means we had to do something with our level 4. And we went in here before, and we saw that there was no path across. And we knew that there was no fake bridge, because, obviously, I shot around here and nothing came up, so.
Okay, we need to find a way to Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find Handsome.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
God, I get so many stupid emails. Anything else? The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas, see file ATOL03, for said dimensions, seems to indicate a more explicit purpose for the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observations when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change, and it only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. A previous theory when this change corresponds to house shifts and that the Atlas is itself. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time as the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in discovering its purpose. Okay. Like, what's the point of even putting this right there when I literally just beat through the wall? Hold on. I don't like being spied on. Feckin' peeping tomes. No one gets privacy anymore. shield didn't work! I was being shot at from so many sides, and I just kept shoving my face into everyone's bullets. I'm just like, hi there! I'm a shield. And then my face ate all the bullets, and I'm like, why am I dying? Oh, right, I was the shield. That would be why. Ugh. Oh no, we're all the way back here. Okay. At least it's fast as long as we actually keep moving. I assassinated the man. We're not in research, though. Sure. Alright, now that everything is actually dead, let's look for, collections. Ooh, look at all these weapons, yo!
During an AWE investigation, our agents discovered a light switch cord in a Butte bungalow closet. They pulled the cord and were instantly transported to the Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream like haze. Inside, they found a door marked with an inverted black pyramid.
Dream like haze.
It led back to the oldest house, some 2,000 miles from Montana. Now we're finding the cord in increasing numbers throughout the Bureau. Somehow the two places, they became in tune to each other. The actual physical location of the Ocean View is a mystery. Stepping beyond its walls has so far proven impossible. A place of power, like the oldest house.
I figured you would. That was amusing, though.
Glad to see you're still you.
I'm not doing so hot. You're fine.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz, Rupert Well. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success.
What a surprise. And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or
We need to
entity
get them
while
to a
inside
surgical
the
station
threshold?
ASAP.
No.
But I don't think they're
Nothing.
stable enough to move.
You think we should talk about the mermaid?
We are moving out and I am not.
Yeah, the mermaid.
And do what you need to do.
Horowitz here found this mermaid in the quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring.
I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring.
She was more
Fine,
enchanting
enchanting.
than alluring.
Did you tell your CO about this?
Kill a hiss, I buy a shot.
Because it didn't
On the
happen.
cell phone.
Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
Again. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trent and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trent concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this head-ridden research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. Personally, I don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon, before the next Bureau heads meeting. Alright, well, we can't talk to Aresh because... I gotta go rescue some bitches! Hold on. Through that. Take that. Parapsychology! Yeah! So what do you think about this story about, you know, the character, the plays, the deep lore behind it all? What are you thinking? Eh. Fuck me. Right. I mean, there's some things that obviously they're not going to tell you everything up front. Like, they're not going to tell you who, you know, her brother is, who the thing in her head is, you know, why we have all these things. You're supposed to unfold the story and the mystery. Oh, we failed. Oh well. Alright, back to Irish. Atlas chamber. Right. Of course you do. Because you get to see her eyelashes.
Hey, wait, up here!
Alright, as much as I like Spin, I think Pierce is much better. Alright, I'm gonna take...
I'm glad to see you're still you.
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The Hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prison to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction. Another day at the FBC. The Darling's lab is just past Blackrock processing. But I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
A Hiss monster has decided to move in.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. But we are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened. Well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
We'll put 20. Alright. Good news, it's right down the hall. Bad news is there's a monster. I am a monkey. I'm allowed to climb, I will.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
Hey, that looks like the monster from Amnesia. The Swan Bout. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan foot. Pedals allow the item to propel forward in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an isolated force of possible connection to OOP5. Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. Of course, HR. The item was received from an activity rental service called located on Lake on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by a helicopter. The containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C.9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train. It arrived at the Bureau without further incident.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism? Shit! They're shattered. What the fuck? Let's hurry up.
Ha ha! It was like fighting the Wraith in DBD. I just had to focus for a second for just the slightest heat wave. His distorted agents are able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range to their target. Curiously, the His distorted is apparently not able to utilize both abilities at once. It must make itself visible when it goes on the offense. His distorted is unique in the fact that it wields a paranatural ability previously unknown to the Bureau. Perhaps tapping into a yet undiscovered OOP? How does this invisibility work? Does the distorted become resonance temporarily? Does it use His resonance to refract light? Physical deformation of this particular His entity is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Clearly, the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question, are the corrupted simply animated corpses?
Match, other dimensions link in. We call these areas thresholds. The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold, quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code for the guard elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it? We can do that again.
Neighbor of the Beast.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
BlackRock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of density that nullifies all resonances within a range of to hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate BlackRock will be analyzed, most notably the fire breaks. Feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. The goal of this report is to encourage Bureau's staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as well as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Oh god, the hiccups. Oh god, the hiccups.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels right. Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave. Even with all the horror, I'm happy. Just the right kind of insane.
I happen to know I need to get 10 kills with my shield burst ability, so that's what I'm working on right now. As you can probably tell. Control point. Wonderful. Alrighty. Care about that. Shatter? Sure. The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of excess energy output while acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, which is rendered into through the use of turbine generators. The electricity produced powers the entire Bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of power, the occupant was restrained, and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Alright. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate users by overly disturbing the air. As our agency is still young, we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will reaffirm their certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world, with the radio and other innovations all allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. This is precisely why we must insist that our department handle all communication with public bodies. Interesting. Intriguing. Running, running, flying, running, flying, running, fly, run, run.
Elevator's broken. Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Jumping! Jumping, running, falling, 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 running, jumping, falling, shooting, falling, 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 dying, falling, 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 dead, splat, dead, falling, dead, flat, dead, falling. Alright, there we go. Now we don't have to shield break anymore. We need additional diamond blades ASAP. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research once. The black rock is shit as tough. The black rock shit is tough. We're going through blades like we're made of the damn things. The dimensions for these slabs are black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire bricks better fucking work like a treat. Go ahead and double the last order.
Not what I expected.
Come on, Jimbo Bob. All Bureau personnel are reminded to kindly not smoke in the quarry. Even though the quarry area is technically an outdoor space, it is still part of the Bureau, and therefore the no smoking rule does apply. Not only is it considerate towards your fellow employees to refrain from inflicting the harm of secondhand smoke, it also prudent to avoid any risk of gas fires, unforeseen threshold reactions, and possible creation of altered receptacles. Under no circumstances should cigarette butts be left in the quarry. Thank you for your understanding. Let's go protect the Bureau. Alright, where are we going? Ritual. Definitely worth our time. We're at core entrance. Lucius, come sit on my lap. He says no. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of... The whole team was aligned and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained for more than minutes until I had to resort to literally... Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior or any specific memories of engaging in it. My official recommendation for any crew working in the threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. Maybe we should order another expedition to the city. Boom, boom, boom. I like it when it booms.
And there it is, right where you led me. The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
Okay, it is slightly moving closer, so let's get out of here. Let's figure out where we're going next before we do the next set.
Hope wants us to compile all of Darling's data entries.
Faden,
Find prison. His corrupted organisms vary so wildly. What's the connection?
Researchers presented to transcribe the recursive chant repeated by the hiss entities. In the interest of safety, this was done with non-aggressive floating hiss entities. However, no distinction between this repeating phrase and the one repeated by the more violent hiss entities have been observed. What is the purpose of this repeating string of words? Is this how the hiss corrupts individuals? Does the chant produce a physical effect? Is it a message, an incantation? We're able to record a first-hand recitation of the chanting. To see a corresponding audio file, refer to the file blank.
Hi, Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
He's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I checked myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. At one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
Could you
How do
imagine
people work here?
having a pet shark for research?
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before. Studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Emily really loves her job.
Entirely
See,
new
there's
fields
no
of
guidebook
science.
for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No.
What? No.
Wait, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of.
Huh.
Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests.
More
later,
tests.
Okay. It's just, wow. I mean, this blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
I should get back to that.
Collins, any word on survivors?
We've located numerous safe rooms with survivors inside. We're waiting on HRAs before we open them. Once we can safely bring them out, the survivors will be escorted here straight away.
What?
Had to take a detour into the quarry, but I found plenty. Here.
We will start HRA production immediately. I promised I'd tell you about Dylan once you helped us.
This is it. She knows. 17 years I've waited.
Your brother is here. He was once known as Prime Candidate 6, codename P6. We brought him here after the ordinary event. He was groomed to be the future director. He had talents far beyond any other candidate in the program.
Of course he did. We found you together. We share a bond. Are you with him now? So you kidnapped him?
We took him in. Your parents vanished along with every other adult in Ordinary. Eventually, his power changed him. There were casualties. He wasn't fit to be the director.
Did you know about this? Is this why you didn't bring me here sooner? Were you keeping me away? Where is Dylan?
He's kept in the containment sector, in the Panopticon.
My brother. I thought we were the same. What if we are? I'm going. Now.
I expected as much. I need to go check on something. Something I cannot let the Hiss find. It shouldn't take long, but you must watch the Bureau while I'm gone. And remember, Dylan is dangerous. Do not let him out, Director Faden.
How do I make her stop calling me that? I'm not here for them. Nothing simple here. These people took my brother, but they've accepted me without question. Are they my enemies or my friends? I need to see Dylan. I need to know. you could tell me what you know, explain things. Just stay with me, okay? I could use a friend right now.
Jesse.
Situation report. All sectors. Executive is in the process of being fortified. Security employee named Reese is apparently preventing multiple key locations from being taken by the Hiss. Research is overrun with a small team currently holding the HRA lab. Containment is, well, it's gone dark. No one's heard anything from them since the attack. Let's hope no news is good news.
Let's hope.
It's ridiculous. Hope's grasping at straws.
So we fully upgraded our personal spots.
This is a frequency.
Oh, we need more entropy.
Then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in order to alter human physiology? It would explain.
Don't have surge. Charge?
And the hair loss.
Think about it.
Do we have charge? No. Anyway, we can get a fourth thing.
The precision that would require is unthinkable.
Okay. Okay. So, the only way to win this is if you have the biggest luck. Okay, lucky items. So, bronze koi fish attracts abundance and wealth. Feng shui. Horseshoe wards off evil. Orientation point is important. Heals up allows luck to be kept. Heals down, luck flows outward. The beckoning cat user shops paw held up to beckon customers, creating luck for the business owner. Four-leaf clover. Elephant, protection, good luck, wisdom, feng shui. Light bulbs, various. When all the lights are turned on. Okay. So then we want to turn on lights. Okay. Lights are on. No. Luck flows out. 4-leaf clover is lucky. So we take that. The fish must be less than 2 feet away. Cat, and what was the thing about the elephant? Elephant must be close as well. Well, that didn't work. Ow. Can't get it unless you do it all correct, so let's just fucking yeah. Okay. Okay. Oh. We literally basically had it. Except for not really. Newton's cradles are bad. Horseshoe pointing up. If the cat is waving, it brings luck to customers. But if its paw is up, it brings luck to the owner. Well, guess who's the owner of the casino? Not us. So supposedly, this will give us that lucky number 7. Or not. Things are exploding. Did I miss something? Oh, that's why. Yay! Standing on the red carpet lowered our luck. Yay! We're lucky! I killed a man and I did not really like it. The taste of his cherry chopstick. Oh, by the way, we unlocked an outfit. The whole reason we did it was to unlock the outfit, by the way. Looking pretty fly, if I do say so myself. What do you think? Gold suit or regular civilian clothing? Do we want to look smart or do we want to look good? Either one's okay with me. Alright. I don't even have charge. It's just a gold suit. There aren't really any good outfits, per se. But we'll get them. Maybe not all of them, but we'll try.
Keeping my eyes open. We ain't out of the woods yet.
The fuck are these nodes, though? NSC power plant.
Itching for some real action.
They're up there. Nice. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Okay. Now where do we need to go? Research. Containment. Actually, there was something here that I think we can look at now. I don't remember. We're gonna have to go look though. On the off chance that what I'm thinking is true. Yes.
explain.
We can open almost any door now. So it's time for us to look in every door. I say every door, I mean quotes every door.
Sounds like the new director is handling things as well as she can.
Hell of a first day. It's like you're telling me. To whom it may concern, in case you are not aware, something caused a sticky note in my office to duplicate. My office is unusable now. I will be working from home until this is resolved. You may reach me on my cell or home phone. Well. Yeah, I'd say something duplicated. There's something somewhere I remember being locked. I don't know where it is. Alright, so we still can't go this way. Can't go down there either. If we were playing everything back to back, this would be much easier. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream, a machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my college engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. He's a crazy. Yeah, we've we've gone into all these side rooms. Bureau medical staff personally evaluated the injured embassy personnel when they arrived back in the country. While the victims reported cognitive issues, dizziness, and fatigue, further testing by the Bureau medics found these cell damage similar to that of radiation exposure. Agents and research staff remained to take soil samples from the surrounding area, but found no trace of it beyond the health issues of the staff. The communications department disseminated a story of foreign powers using on the embassy staff, resulting in various health issues that required the embassy to be evacuated. The story successfully took hold, gaining brief international attention. We're just being thorough. I know it's not the most glamorous thing to watch, but we want to learn all of the history and the backstory, yeah? So we gotta find all the things. Well, we can't do anything about that. Unfortunately. I like to point out that, like, we destroy this place and then when we come back, it's all fixed. I love it. So the hotline. Which leads us back into our office. So then we only need to check a couple of places. One of those is the central maintenance. Or no, let's go to ventilation. The thing is, I remember a room, but I don't remember where that room is. I remember this room. Well, somewhere around here there's a room. No, it's in the other room. Level 5 door in here somewhere. Was it a level 4 door? I swear there's a 5 door in here. I swear, I swear. Swear. Oh, whatever. You need to go see the janitor anyway.
Containment sector has blown to pussy splinters.
To pussy splinters.
They are very good listeners. You can tell them anything. Or you can sing to them. They like that.
Okay, Ati. We can sing to them. Frustrating because it's just like I know it, but I don't know where anymore. Well, either way, to central research we go. As we talk to the plants. For Ati. We do all the things for Ati. Yeah? Now I just have to figure out what the fuck kind of plants he's referring to.
Talk to the plants. Small talk was never really my strong suit. At least
I hope your day has been productive, little plant. That really works, huh?
Well then. Man, if only taking care of plants was that easy. That's where Darling came from. Not Darling. Whatever. There's another plant.
I hope those nasty hiss haven't been bothering you too much.
Yay! A possible awe in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporality via phone line. Event is notably similar to all in which event is believed to have been caused by, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent. Okay. Hotline bling. Certain resources, loot, can be crafted into mods forms. We facilitate this at control points menus. This will only be available exclusive for the director. Obviously. Like, that's something you told me a while ago, not like however far we are into this goddamn game. You're like suddenly like, oh, by the way, you can mod things.
I wish my leaves were as pretty as yours.
It will.
Do you have a family? I have a brother. I miss him a lot.
2 more. 1 more.
They say I'm the director, but what does that mean? I have no experience in leadership roles. I have no on-the-job training.
There you are.
Your chlorophyll really brings out the green in your leaves. That's all of them. But I kind of wish there were more. They're good listeners.
Those plants were good listeners. Ah. I was just trying to run. But I shift-tabbed. Well, let's go see if Ati has anything more for me. I mean, we might as well. Like... You know. As long as we don't go down there, we won't get into a fight. Tush.
Containment sector has blown to pussy splinters. The world won't end even if you keep doing it.
Nope, he had nothing else for us. It has blown to pussy splinters. Alright, we want more energy. I'll be honest, I don't know how far into this game we have to get. Like, I don't know end game for this. I don't really know anything. Which is more fun, obviously. Like, who wants to go in knowing what's going to happen? Well, I mean, I do, but that's not the point I'm trying to make. Darling, here. Some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokui, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Also, the reports say. We brought these tanks in to test Dr. Toki's tapes for ourselves. Plus, there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in dark and closed space, don't you? If you have any questions, feel free to stop by my office. Haha, you know where it is. Dr. Yoshimi Tokoi, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with the reports of vivid accompanying the use of his tapes, investigations sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Toki's background. Found no past incident with an altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported when hearing Dr. Tokoi speak. I recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Toki's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigation sectors will determine next steps regarding Dr. Tokoi, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate program. Intrigue, yay. Okay, that is that. And we obviously did the hypnosis lab last time. I seriously don't know where we need to be going. I keep looking for it, but I'm not finding anything. We're told he's at the, the Panopticon, which is within the containment sector, but I don't know where the containment sector is. Oof. Well, the only reason that I don't know where it is because it's not on my map, and nothing's really giving me an indication yet, so... That's why I'm also running around checking other things, because it's like, oh, I'm hoping I stumble upon it. Oh, well. I only felt that, so that's kind of a rip. So we don't know what this is yet. I mean, we could go check it out. Looks like we've done everything here. The only thing we don't have is getting through the ashtray maze, but we can't get through the ashtray maze yet. It has to be down here then. Well, let's go back down to the quarry. I should probably use my upgrade points to upgrade my health. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. There we go. Oh shit, there's another one! I don't honestly know.
Feeling questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for?
No, this is dimensional research. Oh. Or I just go in the elevator and select the button that says Containment Sector. I guess that would help me find the sector I needed. Well, who would have thought?
Containment Sector. Panopticon. Altered items. Maximum security prison. Dangerous.
containment sector, the Panopticon, is home to the altered items we find and contain. It is a maximum security prison. It's a vault for the most valuable treasures on Earth. It's a powder keg big enough to blow this world to dust. A temple, a place of worship filled with idols of angry gods. It's all of these, and none of them. It's something more profound, unbelievable, unknowable. Something worse. Altered items. We've found many. They appear mundane, but nothing could be further from the truth. They're all powerful, dangerous. They press heavy on our minds because that's their nature. They've been altered because we can't stop thinking about them. We put them on altars because they're used to being worshipped. This keeps them calm. We contain them, but they don't want to be controlled. We study them to discover what makes them tick. If this place were ever breached, it would be chaos of biblical proportions.
Chaos of biblical proportions. Too bad that we won't get to do the containment sector until next week. Essentially, if we open up the Panopticon, we are opening up Pandora's box.
Makes sense.
Think about it that way. We still have one more ability too, which is locked. Which, by the way, this says it's locked, but if you go over here, it will actually tell you what your ability is. Do you want me to spoil what this ability is for us? I already read too fast, so I already spoiled it for myself. Okay. Yo, can we get like some autosaves, yo? No? Okay, well. Whatever. Anyway. That is gonna be it. And we will be picking up again with this next week. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody. Stay funky, people.